Welcome, brave souls, to the tale of the chosen ones who passed the final divine test. These ain't your average Joes, oh no. These are warriors of faith, tested in the fires of adversity, their spirits forged in the heart of belief. In this epic journey, we will uncover the 5 key tasks that prove their faithfulness to God. Each challenge, a mountain to climb, each victory, a testament to their unwavering spirit. Stay tuned, as the world will bless them with abundance for their spiritual obedience. Picture this. A desolate land, shadows stretching like hungry wolves, the air thick with an eerie silence that sends shivers down your spine. This is not just any ordinary place, it's a realm where the very ground seems to whisper tales of dread and despair. The sky above is a murky grey, casting an ominous pallor over the landscape. This is where our chosen ones face their first challenge, the test of courage. The Whispering Woods, a place shrouded in mystery and fear, where the trees seem to close in on you and the fog wraps around like a cold, clammy hand. The air is so thick with fear that every breath feels like a struggle. This is where our heroes had to prove their mettle. See, courage ain't about having no fear, no sir. It's about feeling that fear, acknowledging it, and still moving forward. It's about staring that fear in the face and saying, "You don't control me." Our chosen ones knew this well. They had trained for this moment, but no amount of training could fully prepare them for the reality of the Whispering Woods. As they ventured deeper into the woods, they encountered shadowy figures that seemed to materialize out of the mist. These were not just figments of their imagination, but manifestations of their deepest fears. Each warrior had to confront their own personal demons, the dark thoughts that lurked in the corners of their minds. They were tasked to cross the Whispering Woods, a place where nightmares were whispered into reality. The trees themselves seemed to whisper, their leaves rustling with secrets and fears. Every step they took was fraught with danger, the path ahead obscured by the thick, swirling mist. Each step was a battle against the unknown, against the voices in their heads telling them to turn back. The ground beneath their feet was treacherous, the roots and rocks seeming to conspire against them. But they pressed on, driven by a determination that burned brighter than the fear that sought to consume them. But they held on to their faith, their hearts pounding like war drums, their spirits unyielding. They knew that to turn back would be to admit defeat, and that was not an option. Their hearts beat in unison, a steady rhythm that kept them grounded, kept them moving forward. They encountered illusions, their deepest fears taking shape before their eyes. These were not just tricks of the light, but tangible, terrifying forms that sought to break their resolve. But our chosen ones stood strong, their belief in themselves and in each other, a beacon in the darkness. But they stood strong, their belief in God, a beacon in the darkness. Their faith was a light that cut through the gloom, a reminder that they were not alone in this trial. They drew strength from their faith, using it to push back against the darkness that sought to engulf them. They emerged from the woods, battered but unbroken, their courage proven, their spirits tempered like steel. They had faced their fears and come out the other side stronger for it. The test of courage had not defeated them. It had forged them into true warriors, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Emerging from the forest, the chosen ones found themselves at the foot of an ancient temple, its walls etched with riddles. This temple was not just a structure of stone and mortar, it was a repository of ancient knowledge, a testament to the wisdom of the ages. The chosen ones, a group of brave and intelligent warriors, had been preparing for this moment their entire lives. They knew that the trial of wisdom was not just a test of their physical strength, but a challenge to their intellect and spirit. The temple stood as a silent guardian of secrets, its walls whispering tales of old. Each riddle etched into the stone was a piece of a larger puzzle, a key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. The chosen ones approached the temple with reverence, knowing that they were about to embark on a journey that would test their very essence. Older than time itself, the temple was a monument to the enduring power of wisdom. The carvings on its walls depicted scenes of ancient battles, philosophical debates, and moments of divine inspiration. The chosen ones knew that to succeed, they would need to draw upon all their knowledge and experience. Now, brains and brawn, they go hand in hand. The chosen ones understood that true strength came from the harmony of mind and body. They strategized, combining their physical prowess with their intellectual acumen. They knew that brute force alone would not be enough to overcome the challenges ahead. You've got to be smart, strategic to overcome life's challenges. The Chosen Ones spent hours contemplating the riddles, each one a test of their mental agility. They planned their approach carefully, knowing that a single mistake could mean failure. The riddles tested their knowledge, their understanding of the divine laws, and their ability to see beyond the obvious. Each riddle was a locked door, and the key, my friends, was their faith. They meditated, seeking answers in the silence of their hearts, in the whispers of the divine. Their ability to see beyond the obvious was crucial. Each riddle was a locked door, and the key, my friends, was their faith. They meditated, seeking answers in the silence of their hearts, in the whispers of the divine. The Chosen Ones knew that the answers they sought were not just in the words of the riddles, but in the spaces between them. They meditated, seeking answers in the silence of their hearts, in the whispers of the divine. The Chosen Ones understood that true wisdom came from within, from a deep connection to the divine. They listened to the whispers of the universe, allowing the answers to come to them naturally. Seeking answers in the silence of their hearts, in the whispers of the divine, they debated, challenging each other's perspectives, sharpening their minds like blades. And slowly but surely, they unlocked the secrets of the temple, their wisdom shining brighter with each answer. They debated, challenging each other's perspectives, sharpening their minds like blades. The Chosen Ones knew that true wisdom came from the exchange of ideas, from the willingness to see the world through another's eyes. They engaged in deep discussions, each one a step closer to unlocking the temple's secrets, sharpening their minds like blades. And slowly but surely they unlocked the secrets of the temple, their wisdom shining brighter with each answer. The Chosen Ones knew that their journey was not just about solving riddles, but about growing as individuals, about becoming wiser and more enlightened. They unlocked the secrets of the temple, their wisdom shining brighter with each answer. They proved that faith wasn't just about blind belief, but about seeking understanding, about using your God-given intellect. The Chosen Ones emerged from the temple, not just as warriors, but as enlightened beings, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. They proved that faith wasn't just about blind belief, but about seeking understanding, about using your God-given intellect. The Chosen Ones had passed the trial of wisdom, emerging stronger, wiser, and more connected to the divine. Their journey had only just begun, but they knew that with the wisdom they had gained, they could overcome any obstacle, but about seeking understanding, about using your God-given intellect. The Chosen Ones had learned that true wisdom was not just about knowing the answers, but about asking the right questions. They had discovered that the journey to wisdom was a never-ending path, one that required constant growth and reflection. And with this newfound understanding, they were ready to face the world, armed with the power of their minds and the strength of their spirits. Chapter 3: Challenge of Strength. The temple doors swung open, revealing a landscape that tested the very limits of human endurance. This was no ordinary terrain. It was a realm where only the strongest could survive, a place where every step was a battle against nature itself. Towering cliffs, raging rivers, treacherous paths. This was the challenge of strength. The environment was unforgiving, with jagged rocks that could tear through flesh and icy waters that could freeze the spirit. Each element seemed to conspire against the warriors, testing their resolve at every turn. Now, strength isn't just about how much you can bench press. It's about the inner fortitude that drives you to push beyond your limits. The warriors trained relentlessly, lifting weights that seemed impossible, their muscles straining under the immense pressure. But physical strength was only part of the equation. It's about the will to keep going when everything in you wants to quit. When your body is screaming for rest and your mind is filled with doubt, true strength is found in the determination to push forward. The warriors faced exhaustion, their bodies drenched in sweat, their breaths coming in ragged gasps, yet they pressed on. The Chosen Ones had to rely on their physical prowess, their mental fortitude, to overcome each obstacle. They faced challenges that seemed insurmountable, yet they knew that giving up was not an option. Their minds were as sharp as their bodies were strong, each obstacle a puzzle to be solved with both brawn and brain. They climbed sheer rock faces, their muscles screaming, their determination unwavering. Each handhold was a lifeline, each foothold a step closer to their goal. The cliffs were merciless, but the warriors' resolve was unbreakable. They knew that reaching the summit was not just a physical achievement, but a testament to their indomitable spirit. They navigated treacherous rapids, their bodies battered by the current, their eyes fixed on the shore. The rivers were wild and unpredictable, each wave a potential disaster, yet the warriors moved with purpose, their strokes powerful and precise. They knew that the key to survival was not just strength, but also strategy and timing. They pushed themselves beyond their perceived limitations, discovering reserves of strength they never knew they possessed. In the face of overwhelming odds, they found a wellspring of power within themselves. Each step forward was a victory, each moment of perseverance a testament to their unyielding spirit. Each challenge was a test of their resilience, their ability to rise again, stronger than before. They fell, they stumbled, but they always got back up. Their journey was marked by countless trials, but each one only served to make them stronger. They learned that true strength lies not in never falling, but in rising every time you fall, and they conquered, proving that with faith as their foundation, they could move mountains. Their journey was not just a physical one, but a spiritual quest that tested their very souls. In the end, they stood triumphant, not just as warriors, but as symbols of the unbreakable human spirit. Their victory was a testament to the power of perseverance, faith, and the indomitable will to overcome any challenge. Chapter 4. Test of Loyalty. Battered but unbowed, the chosen ones arrived at a crossroads, each path shrouded in mist, uncertainty hanging heavy in the air. This was the test of loyalty. This wasn't about physical strength, this was about the strength of their spirit, their unwavering faith in God. Each path represented a different temptation, a chance to abandon their journey, to choose an easier path. Doubt whispered in their ears, painting pictures of comfort, of ease, but their faith, forged in the fires of their trials, burned brighter than ever. They remembered the reason they started this journey, the unwavering love and guidance of God. They chose to trust in the divine plan even when the path ahead was unclear. Their loyalty, their unwavering belief was their compass, guiding them through the mist of doubt. Chapter 5. Trial of Sacrifice. The final test awaited them, not a physical challenge, but a test of the heart, the trial of sacrifice. This was the hardest challenge, for it demanded a piece of their soul. They were asked to offer something precious, something that represented their desires, their ambitions. It was a test of their selflessness, their willingness to put God above all else. Tears were shed, hearts ached with the weight of their offering, but they understood that true faith demanded sacrifice, a willingness to surrender to a power greater than themselves. With trembling hands they made their offerings, their faces etched with a mix of pain and peace. The act of letting go, of surrendering their desires, filled them with a profound sense of liberation. They had proven their ultimate devotion, their willingness to sacrifice everything for their faith. And so the chosen ones passed the final divine test. They had stared down their fears, outsmarted their doubts, pushed past their limits, and remained true to their faith even when tested to their core. Their courage, wisdom, strength, loyalty, and sacrifice have earned them the blessings of the world. May their story inspire you to stay faithful and true, for the divine blessings await those in correct alignment. Go forth, be strong, and never lose faith.